While we're on the subject of refrigerant from this vehicle in the last call, okay, I ran out of refrigerant and my secondary backup jug of refrigerant were both empty. I completely ran out of refrigerant in the middle of the day here, and I had to go buy a brand new cylinder, which you rarely ever see me do because I have a whole bunch of old stock that I had for $79, $89 for a jug back at home that I'm depleting my supplies, my stock, and all my recovered refrigerant. Well, look what I just paid for refrigerant today. This is in US dollars for you guys who are watching overseas. Here I'm in San Francisco, California. This is the new price, at least for my family. That's not the new price. I talked them down and complained and bitched about the price. It was $279. They were going to charge me $279 for a jug of R134. 30 pounds, 15 kilograms, what's that, 15.6 kilograms. Now, prior to COVID, I was paying $79 for a 15 kilogram jug. And during COVID, I think about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, somewhere around there, I released a video where they increased their price of refrigerant because I didn't know it was going up because I have so much recycled stuff and I have so much old stock. On emergency, I had to go buy one. It was $179 for a 15 kilogram jug. And now, today, about a month and a half later, it's $220. Actually, they're $279. So, $279 from $79. That's one hell of an increase. And I think that asinine president, I remember seeing him up on giving one of his speeches that our interest and our inflation rate has only gone up something like 4%. Bullshit. As we know on all our other things. But I was kind of eating the cost of the refrigerant going from 79 to 179. But I know when I go to buy my next one, I'm going to get hit with the price of $279, probably. And so the price keeps creeping up. It's not staying off. Even though the 134, there was one that went down from a fire or explosion or something, but it's back up in operation. One was down in maintenance. So that does not account for why the prices went up so high. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to raise my rates on my 134 recharges because I'm taking a cost hit on my net loss of refrigerant from when it was $79, and now my next one's going to be $279. Yeah, time to increase. And again, I already raised my prices, my labor rate prices twice. I went from, I was cheap, I was pretty damn cheap for San Francisco. I was $158, $150 before COVID. Then when the inflation started kicking in and price of materials and everything started going up, I kicked up my labor rate by 12%. I think I went to $160, $70, something like that. I can't remember what it is. But now I'm $185. And I didn't touch my materials from my 134 because I just do so much of it. It doesn't really bother me. I could eat that little tiny bit, but every penny counts. And I don't go through one or two of these a month. I basically go through these almost daily. In the summertime. Right now in the wintertime, unless it's raining, I'll go through more. About every 2 to 3 days, I'll go through 30 pounders. And then the 134 or the YF refrigerant, I'll go through a few thousand pounds of that too. So yeah, that adds up. And yeah, that's a ridiculous price. Okay, so we're back over here on the Volkswagens a few minutes later. You can see the suction lines at 38 degrees. Outside temperatures 54, 55 degrees. And all right, catch you guys going. The price of inflation. No, we don't have, what's that called? Yeah, inflation. They're in denial.